back, everyone. This is Zade, and we are back on the TooCrafty SMP vanilla server. That is my dog creaking around in the background, if you just heard that. What's up, guys? It's been a little bit. I've been super busy with work, and then my wife and I decided to go on an impromptu vacation because why not? And then I came back and was busy with work. So I've been doing bits and pieces here and there, squeezing it in, but I haven't really had time to like sit down and record. So we're gonna kind of just update things today. But let's go ahead and start by poking in down here. Our slime farm, we still need a lot of cave lighting around here to get it really going. And then of course there's the issue of, if other people are on the server in areas that aren't lit, it's gonna slowly slow it down. And yeah. But you can see, still getting some slime, even though I'm almost never over here. I'm always over by the spawn tower. So people are occasionally poking by. I occasionally run by, and you get like a slime spawn, a slime or two to spawn, and drop in there. We are getting just a few spawns here and there, just enough to kind of. I mean, if I needed a little redstone project, we have enough. But if I really want to get going on it, I definitely need to do some cave lighting in this area. And then kind of see if we can get it to the point where I can sort of AFK in the hut up here and get it really going. I'm going to have to put a little more. I've kind of looked around and I found a few little caves, but a lot of them go the wrong direction. And I'm sure there's a lot of other hidden ones. So I may just have to start going random depth, pick a random direction, just kind of dig and see what I can find. But we'll worry about that later. We do need to get it going though, because I want to get XadeMart started. I always have a store on the TooCrafty server. I always have a store on the TooCrafty server. I call it XadeMart. It's been there since season 1. And yeah, a lot of people are doing stuff with villagers. Come here, you. This season, they either just jump across, you dumb Enderman. Oh, I wonder, I can make him teleport. Yep, now, where'd he go? Now you're supposed to come get me. I see you. I see you. Haha. Oh, stay out of the water. Give me a pearl. What? There are other people already doing stuff with villagers on the server, and there are a lot of others that are talking about doing stuff with villagers. So I may not be able to monopolize the villager goods as much as I have in the past. So we're going to have to think a little bit more outside the box this season. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to have villagers. I'm still going to exploit them, of course. But it may be stuff that people don't need as much if they all get into them themselves. And I may end up collabing a little bit on the villager stuff with Ramuku, who's the main one doing villager stuff on the server as of right now. But there are lots and lots and lots of people who are talking about doing stuff also. Before we run into the tower and see the progress, so we got to run up here and meet Bob. This is Bob. Hey, Bob. Ow! He bites. So, yep. Anywho, I've got to think outside the box. So that means if we can get that slime farm running, we can sell slime. Maybe we can get villagers that sell books that other people haven't gotten, and we can possibly get stuff that way. And then potentially other types of farms that bring in things such as maybe we make an ice farm somewhere, for example, and farm ice for people. And yeah, we'll figure it out. But let's take a look at the progress on Xade Tower. From the outside, it's like 3 blocks taller. Yep. I had it on just a few blocks. So I was just messing around. I have not designed anything here really in creative, and so it's kind of a work as I go. I started bringing it out, I put the iron bars in, started putting some leaves to give it some color. I was going to bring it up, and then I just kind of, I started making a design, and then it looked terrible, so I tore it off. I need to add some depth. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm thinking I'm going to mirror this. So it's going to come up, and I kind of want to transition into birch leaves, so there's like some color, and then I want to have the rail like hanging down above, and we'll have like a little green area, and then kind of get going more into the depth type of stuff that I did inside the whole entrance, the entrance which is a hole in my single player world. We'll kind of do some of that where there's kind of like some ins and outs and just little things like that. We can create a good looking tower via depth, since we are currently very limited with block types. Let's walk in here though. Hey, this looks different. The stairs on the side are still the same. I am not sure. I don't know how much that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do them yet. I might leave them. I got a little bit of feedback in the last video. I'm still a little torn. I kind of wanted to finish the rest of the room first to see how they blended in there, and then I also want to finish a little bit more of the inside of the wall, whatever I decide to do there, and however I make the next staircase going up and stuff like that. We'll decide. Maybe I switch the colors, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. It kind of, I think one of the other designs I do like, did get a little bit of viewer feedback, is largely gray, and everything else is also largely gray. So I'm getting some color in other places. If I can get some color and stuff worked into the wall, maybe it won't be so bad. So we'll kind of see. But up there, haven't really done anything else. So let's just start at the top, shall we? These trees. I am unsure about them. Haven't decided. It looked kind of empty without them. It almost looks too, I don't know about cluttered, but with them. So I'm not sure. These are nothing special. I just used a little pillar to grow large oak trees, so they could use a little bit of shaping or adjusting or something. Adding in a little customization. But let me know what you think. Do the trees look okay there? Should I rip out the two on the side and just have a crazy one in the middle? Should I rip out the one in the middle and just kind of customize the ones on the side a little bit? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning towards just one in the middle and trying to customize it, but I've never done a custom tree before. So we'll see. I don't know how good I would be at it. I don't know. Maybe I can hire. Iconic made a couple custom trees over there. Maybe I can hire him to build a tree. Maybe. The animals are temporary. I may leave them permanently. I am debating. I will not have as colorful of sheep. I've just been using it for down there. We'll get to that in a second. I just kind of threw in a bunch of random colors, and I've been shearing them, just collecting color. And then cows on the other side. I don't know how these sheep got over here. I'm guessing because I don't have like the actual wool going all the way around and stuff. I'm guessing at some point in time, because there's more sheep over there, they must have glitched into the fence, ended up over here, walked across the little thing, and there's from this area, you can actually walk like over this and drop down. Yeah. So if you'll remember in the last video, this walkway was here, this gray area, and everything in the corners and stuff, but everything in this little area was just flat grass. So I've added the two farms, we've got the trees, I currently still have my storage area over there, and then I dug all of this down here. So currently what I'm kind of going with is this birch and oak alternating staircase going down. There are a couple points where I needed some lights. So we've got the pistons here do have jack-o'-lanterns under them, so these are lights. I needed a little bit of light on the other side of the trail to make sure this whole thing is lit properly. So we've got the one light here, and then the pistons here kind of blend into the oak, but they give the light. And then there's this section right here where it just started to get weird with the stairs, and I had to extend them a little. So here and here are actually spawnable. So I stuck a couple lights in the staircase itself. They blend in pretty nicely, and that lights up this area enough to make it spawn proof. And then we've got the lighting. I actually was just messing around to see what it would look like, and I really liked it. I didn't have this roof right here and the stuff originally. I put the stairs in and I was like, yeah, I don't really like the way this looks. And then I added the ceiling, and oh, now it's awesome. And these aren't actually giving light. It's just a glow effect. If you were to run up there and hit the F3 and stuff, there's no actual light comes through. This is all just an effect. It just gives it this cool little glow, and these kind of, just because they're only showing the 1/4 of the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern, it almost gives it like a little bit of a lamp look. So it kind of looks almost like there's lamps just hanging down in the ceiling the whole way down. I actually really dig it. I think it looks really, really cool. Doesn't look like a jack-o'-lantern at all to me. And then it's, even though it's super dark, you've got kind of the light, the glow, kind of a cool just little staircase effect going down. What is this? Let me know what you guys think of this room down here. Okay, I was messing around with different things, and the idea, so this room is going to be XadeMart. You are looking at our store right here. Of course, we're going to have to come through and decorate the walls just a little bit, and we'll have to add some areas that there will be chests throughout the area to sell our junk in. This room will be XadeMart. This is where our store will be. So the idea will be, when you first walk into Xade Tower from the main entrance here, you'll walk in, and of course the first thing you would see is this giant hole. So of course that's the perfect spot right there for XadeMart. And then I kind of wanted it to be convenience store like, but I wanted some color. And so, given the limited amount of blocks we have, I went ahead with wool. This is all carpet. I may eventually switch it. I thought about using full blocks, but I was really limited on the wool currently. So it is currently carpet. I don't know if I'll switch it or not. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll figure it out. But so this will be the store. I wanted to add some color. I messed around with different designs, and this is the one I really, really like. So it's like a black floor, and then going one way you have the gray and white stripes, and going the other way you have the light blue and blue stripes, and I've kind of woven them together so it looks like we've got like some weaving going on in the carpet. I actually really, really dig it, but let me know what you guys think. And then for the ceiling, I did kind of a dumbed down effect with the wood. So it's just like one color going each way instead of two, but it still has the woven in effect, and it just mirrors the floor. And yeah, I kind of dig it, but let me know what you guys think. It's lit. You'll notice there's no lights. Again, we've used jack-o'-lanterns. Underneath the carpet, just sporadically, there are jack-o'-lanterns spread out in the floor, so the whole room's lit up, even though you don't see any lighting. So we can add little lighting if we want, but it would just be for looks, for decoration. But this is the place we're going to fancy this room up and turn it into XadeMart. That's the goal. But let me know what you think of the ceiling. Let me know what you think of the floor. Yeah. And then, it's not ready yet, but through here we have our employees only into the back room. And I dug it out, but it's got, we're going to fancy it up just a little, make a tunnel here. It's going to drop down, and then it'll swing around each direction. And this comes into where we screwed up and built a farm where we shouldn't have. But we're going to convert the top of this hole. We're going to put our villager trading hall right here. I don't have it built yet, but I've got it all set up. I'm not sure how big I want it. I don't know if I'm just going to kind of go around this platform, or if I want to kind of maybe make it like zigzag through to get even bigger. But we'll space that out, and we're going to have it come over. I've talked to Ramuku, who wants to move his villagers into the tower. I asked him how much of the setup he wants to move over. He actually wants to move the whole thing at some point. So the trading hall will definitely put here, but that also means we need a sorter. A sorter can go just about anywhere. The concern though is the actual breeder itself. The breeder itself has an issue, and the issue is we have to use doors, and that breeder area to some extent has limitations on where it can be, but the biggest thing is the doors. Because if we come out here and run around the corner, there is another building right there. And I'm going to have to count it out, but it might be okay actually now that I look at it. It might be okay if I go that way a little bit, but I'm not sure. So wooden doors will affect it, and if we're too close to other villages, then we will screw everything up. So I can't come too far this direction, or I'll link into the iron farm village and I'll break it. And we don't want to break the iron farm. Ramuku built this iron farm. It's doing okay. I think he's stealing most of the iron out of it, so I'm not sure how often it's really going. But we have that there, so we can't come too close this way. And then the other issue is I can't go too far that way because there are other doors in spawn. Currently, I think we're okay because I think the only person around spawn that is using wooden doors is End, and his stuff is all the way over there. It's like that build right there, and I'm not quite rendering. It's like just past those trees over there, and they're definitely far enough away. I don't think anyone else is using them. They don't want to quite load in. Hey, look, it's somebody. I'm being shot at. That must be. Is that a conic or swirl? I can't see his name. Let's find out. Let's see who this is. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. But we have to be. That is definitely iconic. We gotta be careful with the doors and the breeder. Got him. Got him again. He has a lot better armor than me, and I'm guessing he has a better bow than me because he's got a nice skeleton farm at his base. So let's avoid any more confrontation there. I will probably lose. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing. The sorter can go just about anywhere. The breeder, though, I'm going to have to figure out an area that won't be affected by other people's wooden doors. So we'll figure that out. It is possible. I mean, I could technically stick the breeder like over there a ways if I have to, and just have him pop down and spawn over, and then have like underground and have the sorter be over there into the thing. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it for our video today. Let me know what you think of the new staircase and the setup here. I'm kind of leaning towards having just some sort of farm with animals on both of these sides, but I don't know, I might switch it to actual plants or something else entirely. I don't know. The tree, though, I'm kind of leaning towards just one in the middle. Oops, I keep forgetting I put two tall grass in here. I'm kind of leaning towards just one tree in the middle and getting rid of the two and making it fancier. But I don't know. The other thing is, I'm not sure how the stairs are going to go up here. And if they go this way, the tree can't really be much taller. Sure, so yeah, I don't know. But I might even, I don't know. One step at a time. This is not planned out. This is wing it as we go. Ideas definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. But let me know what you think. Ideas for here and here. What do you think of the trees? What do you guys think of my stairs? And what do you think of the design of the room here? I'm not 100% sure how the shelves and stuff will go, so you'll kind of just have to use your imagination there. But let me know what you think of the room. I kind of dig it. I need to decorate the walls somehow for sure. But yeah, that is gonna do it. Hey, look, my boots match the carpet. It's like I have no feet. I still don't have any feet. Whatever. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll probably, hopefully, be getting started in some villager stuff below here in the next episode. And yeah, check out whatever videos I decide to put on the screen right now, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. As always, this is Xade. Bye-bye.